Listen up, you pathetic keyboard scumbags! My name is Master Drill Instructor Eric, and I am here to show you a game that will bore you right out of your mind. It's a lame excuse for a combat simulator. It has terrible controls. It is a horrible representation of the men and women that serve in the U.S. Army. Conflict, Desert Storm. Pay attention so that you know what to avoid the next time you dip your dirty meat hooks into that bargain bin. If you're going to make a representation of a terrible war, at least make it look good, and moreover, make it playable. Conflict Desert Storm for the Xbox is way too difficult in just the first level. I wish I could show you more, but honestly, I didn't have the time or the tools necessary in the game to kill an entire swarming army of Iraqi soldiers. In Conflict Desert Storm, you are to command an elite squad of army soldiers into Iraq and Kuwait to achieve objectives loosely based on the early 1990s Operation Desert Storm missions. Sounds cool, right? Well, once you're out on the battlefield for your first rescue mission, it's another story altogether. In the first level, you have to get past an entire Iraqi army's barracks by yourself. Now, I know most combat simulators ask you to do some pretty unrealistic things, but once the sentry sounds the alarm, of which I had no way of disarming, I was screwed. I tried to change my strategy a bit and use buildings for my protection, but my assault rifle fire kept giving my position away. Now, if there's a few aspects of the game I liked, it was the training missions and the weapon selection. First of all, for the training missions, can you tell why?
Aim mode is useful for aiming at a specific enemy! Now move the crosshair over one of the targets! Go ahead, soldier! Shoot both targets now!
I swear, everything that is war-based now has to rip off R. Lee Ermey in some way. As for the weapons, you have a ton of them at your trigger-happy disposal, such as silenced pistols, combat knives, rocket launchers, grenades, and you even have the ability to call in airstrikes. Now, I apologize if I haven't shown you enough, but to be honest, I doubt that there's much that changes except for the tactical combat. Still, this game pales in comparison to advanced tactical FPSs, or third-person shooters like Rainbow Six or SOCOM, particularly because there's a lot to remember, which is not necessarily the problem, it's the control scheme that's the problem. There's too many buttons to push to switch between weapons when you're being ambushed by Iraqi soldiers. Never a good thing when your life, and moreover your soldiers' lives, are on the line. Call me a whiny baby, but the beauty of great tactical shooters is the simplicity and sense of being able to carry out a complicated stealth or assault mission with accuracy and ease. You have enough on your hands with enemy soldiers charging at you and commanding injured soldiers who need medical attention. I'd recommend this game for its multiplayer mode, however, as it's a lot easier to tell your buddies what to do instead of pushing a series of buttons while you're being shot at by snipers or mounted artillery. But seriously, SOCOM US Navy SEALs came out the same year, and I'd be willing to wager my Warbucks that it did a lot better in the eyes of gamers in 2002.